Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Rooster Stone Show.
Stone Show.
Dude, awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, we got a What Are You Listening To for you today. It's our favorite show. We love these. I learned so much doing these and listened to so much new music because of it. I'm very grateful for this show. We hope you are too. So let's get right into it, man. What do you got for your first song today, Rob?
All right, so my first one is Heavy by Collective Soul from their album Dosage in 1999. This song, when it came out, I missed it. I remember it, but I didn't really care for it, honestly. But a couple of years ago, I rediscovered it, and it quickly became one of my favorite tunes from the 90s. Howard Stern used to talk about it a lot, so I think that's where it kind of came back for me. The guitar riff, deceptively hard, mostly because of the timing, but and I'm not a big lyrics guy, but when I hear that chorus, it hits me every time. It's a weird statement too, but I'll probably make another one later on as well. I
hope so. We like weird statements on this show.
I think I'm known for it.
Yeah.
But I think this song is the perfect tempo, which is 107 beats per minute, apparently. But there's just something about this time. Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah, 107 beats per minute. I'm going to have to keep track of that.
Yeah. I'm going to have to research some more. But right now, that's where
we are. That's another show, dude, yes. Right there. Like, okay. That would be a great show, though. Okay. Like, only songs that are 107 beats per minute are allowed to be used. I mean, the research required for that would be heavy.
No, it's
no pun intended. Oh, dude, it was such a dad joke, wasn't it?
It was great.
Teed it up and everything. You know what, man? This song is aptly named, right? I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting this when I saw, Collective Soul. I wasn't expecting sort of that monster heavy riff. I'm like, dude, metal, right? But, as soon as the chorus comes in, it makes sense. And you're like, okay, I get it now. Mm-hmm. It really does. It kind of, it's the lifeline to the fan, that, hey, it's still us here, right? But I love this. I really dig this tune. I had never heard this one before. And, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, like I said, I was expecting, Collective Soul. And that riff is not so Collective Soul-y, I really liked it, though. It's a good song. So, yeah, a good lead off. All right. You like my word inventions.
Collective Soul-y.
Collective Soul-y. So for my first song, I rocked up with The Story in Your Eyes by the Moody Blues from Every Good Boy Deserves Favor with a U. It's their language, dude. Don't shoot me. But, like a lot of kids who grew up in the 80s, my first experience with the Moody Blues was their comeback song, Your Wildest Dreams, right? 1986. One of the first CDs that I ever bought was a Moody Blues compilation LP with titanic songs like Nights in White Satin and Question. But it was this fast and furious rock song that I always loved the most. The Story in Your Eyes is less than 3 minutes long. Musically, it has an urgency and depth that go well with the lyrical content. The brief guitar solo in this song is really, honestly, one of my favorite of all time. I love that solo. This band's sound is wholly unique. Their sound is theirs alone and peerless in that respect, except maybe The Doors. Lyrically, this song is a warning and a call to arms even. Its words are even more poignant today, perhaps, than even at the time of their release. This is one of my favorite songs, period, from one of my favorite bands, period. I think the thing I like about them the best, though, is their optimism about the future. Hard to find these days. It hums in the background of all their music, really. What do you think of this tune?
I love it. I am a Moody Blues fan. I've been listening my entire life. But when it started, I swore I found a new Moody Blues song I hadn't heard before. But once the chorus kicked in, I remembered, it came back to me. It's a Moody Blues song. It's such a Moody Blues song. Justin Hayward's voice is so good. Only he could deliver, I think, that beautiful melody on top of that fuzz guitar.
Yeah.
And when you think fuzz guitar, you think Neil Young or that kind of voice that goes with that. And to pair the two is really great. And the bass line, John Lodge's bass line on this, rest in peace. But it's so good.
Dude, the chorus. I mean,
yeah.
It's such a great song.
Yeah.
We could keep talking about it for a long time. So let's move on. What do you got for number 2?
All right, so this one is Sukiyaki by Kiyu Sakamoto. I believe it was just a single release in 1961. So, as they say, and now for something completely different. My dad was up recently for a visit, so I have a playlist of tunes that I remember him listening to when we were kids. This was another, when I was a kid, I didn't, we laughed, we didn't know what we were listening to. But, to the point where it kind of drove me a little bit crazy. But then it grew on me, and I have no idea what he's saying, but there is an English version by the band A Taste of Honey with English lyrics, but they're not even a translation of what they admit. It's just
they just wrote totally different lyrics.
Just wrote completely different lyrics with the melody, but it's actually one of the best-selling singles of all time and charted in many different countries. And when we were getting ready for this, I found a version of Paul Stanley from Kiss singing it a cappella during a Kiss concert, and the audience goes crazy.
You sent me that.
Yeah.
I listened to it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun tune. I think people should definitely check it out.
Dude, when I was listening to it, I swear I'd heard this song before, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. I still can't. But it's such a pleasant melody. Mm-hmm. I mean, the singer is really good. I started listening to some of his other songs, and honestly, I kind of think I'm a fan now. I mean, whether you can understand the lyrics or not. I mean, the cool thing now is you go on Spotify or whatever, you copy and paste and you toss them into Google Translate and it'll tell you what it says, right? I should have thought of that, right? Right.
Next time.
So, great tune. Love that choice. For my second song, I chose a song called Robin Hood by an artist named Lady Moon, from her self-titled debut in 2023. I discovered Lady Moon in a unique way for me. It's not unique for most people, I think, these days, but for me it is. I was scrolling on Facebook, a very unusual thing in and of itself. And I came across a video of her singing Samwise Gamgee's troll song from The Lord of the Rings. Anyone who knows me will tell you that is a sure way to make a fan of me for life. Upon a deeper listening to her catalog, I discovered that she was quite worthy of that fan for life status. Lady Moon is a true musical talent, both as a player and as a singer and as a songwriter. Her music satisfies in its ability to create both a calm and a longing in the listener. She hails from the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. This song is a song she wrote for her husband. I love the beautiful melody and her airy, whispery voice. I could have chosen, honestly, a whole bunch of other songs from her too, and I guarantee I will in the future. I am obsessed with her music right now, and I'm super thankful that the algorithm brought her to me. I hope you all enjoy her songs as much as I do. She's bloody brilliant.
Yes. Most Strikes Again. A song and an artist I had not heard of before, but it is a beautiful song. The guitar part is fabulous, and I love the tone of the nylon string. And her voice sits so perfectly with the rest of the instruments. I'm definitely interested in learning more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love this tune. All right, dude, we're at your last song. Can you believe that?
flies by.
It does. Time flies when you're having fun.
Ooh. Yeah. So for my last song, I picked All I Know by Art Garfunkel from his album Garfunkel 1973. Which actually was the first show we did together, but this might be one of the most beautiful songs ever written, and his voice is absolutely spectacular. I remember, again, my dad once saying he never understood why Paul Simon needed Art Garfunkel until he heard him sing Bridge Over Troubled Water. And this song was used in a scene of the television show Nip Tuck. It was a particularly disturbing scene at the end of one of the episodes, and this song played over that scene. And now I can't listen to the song without that scene in my head. For anyone who watched Breaking Bad, it sticks with you like that. Spoiler alert. Badfinger's Baby Blue at the end of the series has become synonymous with that, and that's what Nip Tuck did to this song for me.
Right. Yeah. Now, did it ruin it for you, or did it just sort of like...
It actually kind of...
Enhanced it.
Yeah. Made it very powerful.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting how like a movie or a show can do that to a song. It like packs it up with more, emotional anchorage, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Same thing, like with Baby Blue. I always liked the song, and I'm a huge Badfinger fan, but I didn't love the song until I saw it.
So you had something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hey, you know what? You and I digress better than anybody that I can think of. I love it. And I love how you snuck in an extra song there too. I wonder if I should add that to the list.
I did?
Baby Blue.
Oh.
Yeah. Teasing, just joking. All right. Dude, you know what? Art Garfunkel, it surprises me that your dad would have thought that. I mean, I understand that then he self-corrected when he heard him sing Bridge Over Troubled Water, but it's like those two together, to me, that's the magic. And I love Paul Simon. But Paul with Art is just, I don't know. I really like this song. Art has such a beautiful piping tenor. This is like the perfect 70s ballad. It's got like all the pieces that you need for a monstrous 70s ballad. I just love this tune. It's so good. It's so good. So for my last song, I've got the last song. I chose the song Let the Day Begin by The Call from Let the Day Begin, 1989. When I was growing up in the 80s, I loved movie soundtracks. I've done some movie soundtrack episodes on this show. You could get a good variety of artists all on one record. And to me, that was the good thing, because in a day and age where minimum wage was $3.75 an hour and records were almost $20, bro, you tell me, right? Okay, so we didn't have this world you guys have today where you can pay $10 a month and listen to whatever you want forever, right? But I discovered this band on the Lost Boys soundtrack, even though it was their song. Maybe it wasn't them singing it, but that was a teen vampire movie that was huge in the 80s. For anyone who grew up in the 80s, you remember Lost Boys, right? But it was this song that made a lasting impression on me as a fan, and I still spin it frequently. And you're going to get the theme here today with me. It's another call to arms, another call to change how we live, a call to honor the real bedrocks of our civilization. Musically, it's huge. It's the drums, man, they're huge. It's the walking bass, the larger-than-life strums. It's all really, though, just a fitting backdrop to the beautifully sung lyrics. This one still gets me all up in my feels when I hear it, because it's so positive in its delivery. I love this tune. I've always loved this tune from the first time I heard it till now.
I mean, it's a great tune. I've heard of the band, but I don't think I know any of their stuff. But this one grabbed me from the moment I heard it. And if they have more songs like this, they have a fan for sure.
Yeah.
I walk around just with that groove in my like shoulders when I'm walking out.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude. I mean, they're very 80s, right? Yep. I mean, it's an 80s rock band, but it's so good. It's really, really good music. And these guys were just part of that California sound at the end of the late 80s, and I really, really appreciate that. And
their song that's being performed in Lost Boys is the scene with the guy with the saxophone.
Yep.
Right? Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It's the saxophone guy.
It's the saxophone
with like
guy.
the long, curly but greased back. Dude, he's up there and there's like fires on the beach. Like, dude, they made that place look like it was like a war zone or like a third world country. It was awesome.
Santa Monica.
Dude, the Lost Boys are the best, dude. It's the best. I love it. So there it is. 6 songs for you to sink your teeth into, to enjoy. Get on and, wherever, like on Spotify, YouTube, social media, and let us know some of the songs you're listening to help us out. Sooner or later, we might run out. I doubt it. But we might, you never know. So let us know. And if you would, give us a share. If you dig this, you made it this far. Hey, dude, if you made it this far, you owe us a share. Right? I'm calling you out. So hook us up. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Don't forget about www.roosterstone.com. And don't forget about peace and one love.